packaging. If you check, some of the packs are different. Some of them has labels, some of them don't have. So that means there is constraint somewhere, somehow. My packaging is different from the other packaging. I use Ziploc bags. So, and we want it to be unique. If you are working in an environment where everybody is thinking of the same thing, we should all work together and have the same this thing.
What must have inspired you to come together to actualize such a wonderful project?
What happened is everybody works on their own. We started individual. Everybody does small thing in her own house, in her own kitchens, yeah. But she came up with this with her own financial help or from her family members or wherever, and then she has built up this thing. So we thought it's best to come and work with her so that anybody who is about to help us will know, will tell the person where we want improved, how we want it improved, until we get a bigger space for everybody, not only 5 of us, and more people to work on this, because we said food processing, and everybody is concerned about food. Like already the Gambia has food problems. We are hearing of food shortages in the CRR, URR, and other places. Actually, the whole Gambia, I should say. So we all have that kind of problem. So with food processing, it should be, if there is no food, what can we process? We cannot process anything. So that's why we are appealing for help to be able to buy the raw material itself, to be able to improve, because if they see this, they'll know there is room for improvement in areas. So we need those kind of improvements and then other inputs. Because if we think there are other people with hygienic things to come along, improve this, do that, because you can see we have already, she has 2 solar dryers. Maybe we need more solar dryers. Instead of drying outside with the groundnuts you see it's outside, maybe we need it in an enclosed area or whatever.
Okay. Food processing is a very, it's not a much developed industry in the Gambia here, because most of the foods that we Gambians use or we consume is imported. But this project that you women have come up, we've seen that you use locally made products. Yeah, how important is this for the Gambia and for the food processing industry?
Local foods, like the president is encouraging people to go back to the land. If they go back to the land, you farm. Where do you sell? You cannot eat everything. So that means the food processors have to buy the raw materials and start to process it. So, but other people, people like to import, maybe to be important, or I don't know, to buy from the supermarkets. But I think the things that are locally grown, locally eaten, are more hygienic or are fresher. The other ones, you don't know where they come from. Like if you start with the juice, you go and buy these juices, the small ones. Here, we have the wonjo. You can use that to prepare for your kid, or the baobab, to make baobab juice for your kids to take to school. Why don't, if you don't start encouraging your kids to use those local foods now, they cannot. Like the carao, you can make carao, maybe not every day, but during the weekends, you are at home, you can use the carao or the churagerte or chakri for dinner. You can use it for dinner and not only for breakfast. But people don't like to use the local foods. One is like they don't want to use it. Attitudinal change should happen. People should be, what, more educated to show that the food is healthy, is hygienic, it's done under strict hygienic conditions. You can see we are trying, it's not much, but we are trying our level best to have it to standard.
This association supports lots of Gambian women and encourage them into local food processing and preservation, as they plan to build a processing plant for vegetables that can compete in international markets. This will help explore potential source of supply of the needed goods and patronize more women by buying their vegetable, chicken, and other farm produce.
And with that, we now come to the end of tonight's edition of the program. Join us next week, same place, same time, for another edition of the program. Until then, have a pleasant evening. Bye-bye.
got you in my world. What else do I need? I'm satisfied with you by my side all night. I'm satisfied. Just wanna hold and squeeze you right. I'm satisfied. When your presence bless my life. I'm satisfied. So true, and they really bless my life. That's sweetest thing ever happened to me in this life. So one can do like you in my life. You made me hate you, and that doesn't mean I don't love you. You make me hate you because of the things that you put me through. You make me hate you. That doesn't mean I don't love you. You make me hate you because of the things that you put me through. So I can't believe like Sasa and turbulence. In my life you'll be moving like a pestilence. Now could you be dating with my own friend? God knows it's really pain. Oh girl, now I'm running out of patience. Cause I'm sick and tired of all this nonsense. Girl, God knows my love never gonna change. It will always remain the same.
Girl, I'm sorry for the things I didn't do. I'm sorry for the things I did do. I'm sorry for ever hurting you. Baby girl, my love is so true. Girl, I'm sorry for the things I didn't do. I'm sorry for the things I did do. I'm sorry for ever hurting you. Baby girl, my love is so true. I love you. Sorry for the things that I made you go through. Each and every day is feeling so brand new. It's gonna be 2 years thinking of what to do.